Haha, we're on. We are on. Sorry, we're as you can tell, I'm an expert at live streaming, so should be good now. Let me know when it's when it's fixed. We back? All right, there it is. Sorry, I had it set to my Oculus as my audio device, which is not plugged in or turned off, so it would have been quite difficult. This is the final Dice Dioramas live stream ever. We're going to crack a South Ave. So thank you, South Ave, for not sponsoring this video, just being a good beverage. And yeah, we'll discuss Dice. If you guys have any questions about what went wrong, what went right, why we're making this decision, and then we'll get into the giveaway. Give away a Warlord Titan, and a Xenonid Titan, and a King Orc, and a Space Elf Titan. And we've also magnetized some of the parts of the Warlord we'll show off during the stream as well. Obviously here with Chris as well. He's been a bit of a tech priest at the moment.
Although I think we're pretty good, man.
I think we are. I think we are we are looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's why we're an hour late on the live stream.
Yes, sorry, we needed to fix all technical issues and make sure that we actually were making things fair and everyone was getting their entries properly recorded, because that is the most important thing at the end of the day.
Yes, and everything is accurate now. And what we're going to be doing is any future transactions that are made, 5 times entries are live on the boosts. So anything that gets bought from here on, I'm going to add you in manually to our spin wheel.
Yeah, so like basically what Chris was saying, during this live stream, you can still enter the giveaway. We're doing a live stream exclusive 5 times entries. So if you actually spent the time and effort to be here, for every boost you get quintuple, that's the word, entries, which is pretty cool. The link will be in the top thing. We've seen a few people take advantage of the offer already, and they've become a whale for a lot less than they would have otherwise, which is pretty good to see. So yeah, and basically, as I've said, as much money is required from this live stream will go towards the personal War in the Webway diorama that I will keep and put in the background of all my videos from now on. That is going to be a mega diorama, by far the biggest ever. I'll make a video series out of it, I think, because it's just gonna be so cool. Like it's gonna be over 100 models, and the 30k Custodes announcement was perfect because they would be great to put in the diorama as well. Obviously, none of the female versions, just the male, because to be honest, I'll get them all to wear helmets anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I think someone. I mean, how did I react to the reveals? I mean, we could talk about the Custodes reveals quickly. It was pretty cool. I thought, actually, let's just do that because it's very topical.
Can you put the 5 times link in the chart? I mean, I put it there. Maybe you can pin that.
I can pin it.
Yeah.
Pin
Nice.
message. Yeah, let's have a look at. Actually, I do want to have a quick look at the. I'm making a video about this tomorrow, but you guys can get a pre-reaction, I suppose. Let me change scene. Haha. Okay, yeah, I was looking at this before. First impressions, obviously. As I'm a Custodes guy, this is a pretty good image that we can review together. Hyped as fuck for the new Perturabo model. I don't think they're releasing a new Purdy model yet, to be honest. I don't think they are. Like, I've seen rumors, I saw the fake leak, I've seen a few things. I don't think they're doing it. Kind of hope they're not doing it, because other reasons. But yeah, so what I like, in the lore, every Custodian has completely unique Artificer armor that they themselves customize. The new models represent that way more than the old models. The old models were very, like, they tried a little bit, but they were so just samey. Whereas you can see all of these models, like the neck, the gorget's different, the chest piece is different, the stomach piece is different, the waist and the thing's different. I do appreciate that. I also kind of like the fact that they're a bit slimmer. Custodes are always kind of considered to be like more live and lean than Space Marines. So they've basically cranked them to the lore a lot more. The Guardian Spear design's kind of cool. It's a little bit weird, but it's kind of cool. The Velixa's kind of cool as well, although I didn't mind the old one. Alright, off the bat, what I fucking hate, this little top knot thing here is so stupid and shit. I hate it. It's like, it gives the impression of Napoleon trying to wear like a tall hat to appear taller. I think it's super unnecessary. I saw someone actually Photoshop them without it, and it looks so much better. So I hate that. I feel like them removing the Aquila from the shin pads was shit. I don't think there's any reason to do it. And it just kind of makes it literally look like just Stormcast boots, and it just, I don't know, it just looks shit. Everything, the plume's cool. What is, I mean, having a Mohawk helmet drilled straight into her skull is kind of weird, but that's okay. I hate this helmet here on the left. I think this helmet sucks so fucking bad. It looks really soft. It looks really just round. It just looks kind of looks like a fucking dildo, like some sort of butt plug shit. I think that's terrible. That one's better because the design's cooler, but overall the old Custodes helmet's way superior in my opinion. Where the triggers on the Guardian Spears, yeah, that's kind of, I guess they don't have that either. Although I don't mind the overall design. It seems like they really wanted to like change them up to a point where they would change things that didn't need to be changed, like getting rid of the Shin Aquila and adding this top knot thing. I just think is really unnecessary. The new Sentinel swords are pretty cool. The other ones are a little bit kind of retarded. I've got a few Sentinels blades and they're just the size of a fridge. Like, it just didn't make sense. So having them a bit more lean is cool. So I don't mind that. And these shields are very cool as well. So there's definitely things to like. Sorry, I'm a bit congested. So maybe swap the helmets out. Yeah, I think I will. I'll try and use the old helmets or something. Or I'll 3D print them. Trust me, I'll make sure the... Yeah, I don't think I can use these helmets. I'm sorry. The new helmets are shit. But yeah, look, overall, obviously plastic tank's really cool. I don't have one of those. The new dreadnoughts I really like. Obviously them just being in plastic. Like, they didn't change the design. Now it's plastic, which is good. And they made the spear way better, in my opinion. Same goes for the sword. Just keep the design, maybe make it plastic, better sword. That's, in my opinion, what a great plastification can look like. And the shield captain's really cool. Again, though, the helmet just doesn't do it for me. So, overall, I like it. Could be better. I'm a little bit disappointed because the ways it could be better is such a low-hanging fruit. Like, Shin Aquila didn't have to go. This fucking top knot doesn't have to exist. And the helmets could be better. I don't know. That's just my take on it. Anyway, so there you go. I'll be making a video tomorrow about it. I'm sure it will get lots of problematic people yelling at it because it's female Custodes in models now.
I don't see the problem with it. They added it to the lore and to all.
Yeah, I just think for me it's more how they did it. They, instead of being like, hey guys, a bunch of Custodes died at the Lion's Gate and now Call figured out how to make female Custodes and now, the process it's not important because they rebuild them at the genetic level, so da-da-da. Like, sure, but instead they were like, nah, fuck you, female Custodes has always exist, and if you disagree, you're a misogynist. It's just a bit like, the law literally...
they kind of force it upon you.
Yeah, the law always said Custodes were only male, so it was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I get it how people can...
Like, even this one, like... But aren't the Custodes made from the noble sons of Terran houses? Some of them, yes. But it's all about symbolism. So those da-da-da-da, and then it's like, this is still true. But that was not the only source of true. And there's like other methods might have been equally overt, Noble daughters could also have been taken. It's like, what do you mean, cunt? Like, just...
Why did they have to make, like, female Custodes? Why couldn't they just make, like, a new chapter for, like...
Well, like, there was already the Sisters of Silence. I don't know. It was very rushed. It was very disrespectful the way they did it. But the actual female Custodes themselves are not inherently super problematic, in my opinion. But the way they did it was just really insulting and stupid.
Sure.
Like, they could have released a cinematic. They could have released all this cool shit. Instead, they were just like, female Custodes, fuck you if you disagree, you suck. But that's alright. And also, here's the size comparison with the new Custodes as well. So overall, they actually don't look too far off from the tabletop. Which is, like, not a bad thing. Like, you could run them in the same army and it wouldn't look, like, too jank, to be honest. Like, the height's actually quite similar. I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I still need to form my opinions a bit more, to be honest. Because I think this helmet, even though the Warden helmet's inferior to the Guard helmet, this Warden helmet, in my opinion, shits on whatever the fuck this is.
But you're making a video about it tomorrow, so that's fucking...
Yeah, sorry, it was just very topical.
It is topical, right?
So,
Everyone loves
but we will
Custodes.
move back to the live stream now. So I hope you guys got a little nice pre-taste. But yeah, so I saw a few questions about one... Wait, let me find it. Hope you're doing well, don't like the helmets, da-da-da. Okay, yeah, fuck. I definitely went on a bit of a tangent then. Sorry. I'd enter, but dreading the postage to the UK. No, you guys, we don't mind. We're paying for the shipping, so you guys enter from wherever. That's so fine. You know, more entries the better, to be honest. Obviously, for obvious reasons. So yeah, 5 times entries as we said. But yeah, we'll ship it worldwide. We'll cover the shipping. And so someone did ask. Oh, here we go. Bomber Boys asked, "So what happened?" I thought it seemed like it was going well. Oh wait, Chris asked how to enter. Just click the pinned link or the link in the description, and then go through the process. Basically, what happened is making a really, really good diorama every month is really hard. Which, surprise, surprise. And we put ourselves to a monthly timeline because it was a subscription revenue business. So it's like you can't just skip a month, right? Because then it's like people are paying for nothing, which is retarded. So then we were like, okay, we're busting our balls for the first little while. I'm like, okay, this is fucked. So then we started doing Warhammer giveaways, which was also great, you know, giving away thousands of dollars of Warhammer, or giving away Abaddon, or giving away Titus and stuff like that. So it was also awesome. But then you're kind of also looking at like an economy versus effort. Like it was basically a non-for-profit business, which is great. Like it was passionate, but it took the amount of effort that it would take for like a full-time hectic business that's supposed to be making like hundreds of thousands of dollars, like managing community, building the dioramas,
paying staff. Because like, I mean, and honestly, to ship one diorama, let's say to the US or UK or whatever, so the diorama raw cost itself was a couple thousand. The box we had to put it in, because you need a custom box, was like $500. Yeah.
And then the shipping was like what, $1,000 or something.
Yeah.
And then customs, depending on the thing, was like $400, $500. So the raw diorama itself, before you even look at overheads of the other business, was like even just getting it to you guys was a couple grand. And then if you actually convert that, how many members you need per month to do that? That's like, you need like 400 bronze members just to pay that raw thing.
Yeah.
So then also you're managing people that, Anyway, so the economy versus the amount of effort put in was very challenging. And so it was either me and Chris were sacrificing part of our personal life or our professional life to keep what was essentially like a hobby business going. It made us start to like not enjoy it.
Yeah.
As much as we should have, because we started because I was like, I love dioramas, but I don't have the time to make dioramas. So if I make like a business around it, then it can work. And look, we made some fucking sick dioramas. Like if we look at this folder I've got, like this Fulgrim versus Rylanor one. This was like my favorite. I was so happy when we were making this one. This is so sick. Like we fucking made these dioramas. Like they were not, all of them were made to like such a high standard. This is our first one, obviously Lion v Angron. This one took so long to make because we painted all the minis ourselves, which was fucked.
That was such a beautiful diorama. The way the diorama itself actually like has been carved in to showcase the lava underneath, like the contrast in the green colors and then the orange LEDs underneath with the cracked magma. Like fuck, bro, that was beautiful. Even the way that Angron was perched up on these two rocks, his feet were so strongly magnetized to those two rocks.
But even so, if you guys see these trees and terrain in the background, this is all custom modeled, like one of one.
Show them the concept art. The beautiful part about this is that we actually...
I don't know what the concept art is.
Oh, damn. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, see if you can find it. So for this one, Chris painted the World Eaters. We did get Angron and the Lion pro painted by a guy we knew. I painted the Sanguinary Guard. I painted one of the Inner Circle Companions. I painted Azrael, and I painted a few Dark Angels as well. And then Chris painted the Deathwing and stuff. So this took so much time and effort to put together. But it was a beautiful diorama we made. So that was what kicked it off. And then Magnus vs. Lehman was a cool one. This was actually the concept art for Magnus vs. Lehman, which was awesome. So like we wanted the magic to be like glowing and shit. Like how do we make this like translucent and magical? So we made the flames, printed with translucent resin, had this entire base custom modeled, and then underneath this diorama base was a high-powered UV laser basically that would react with the translucent UV resin to make it glow like magic. We fucking, like, who the fuck does that? We had to figure that out. Like, no one has ever done that before, like, in our context. And then the UV light was too hot, so we had to do stuff to make sure it wouldn't burn the diorama either. So, no, it was so fucking sick.
Okay. So, does anyone want to know my biggest secret? I've never made a diorama before starting this channel. I taught myself. Go onto the YouTube, bro. Go onto the YouTube and get the Instagram up as well, just in case. So I taught myself how to make dioramas through this one specific guy called Boylai Hobby Time. He's a really big diorama channel on YouTube, and he walks through the audience step by step as to what materials he uses. Some parts he goes more in depth than others, and I, before starting dice, was taking down notes on each step, each material, and then the first diorama I applied it to was the Balrog.
Yeah, so we thought it'd be a great idea to make a test diorama to actually make sure we can make dioramas. Mm-hmm. So Chris...
So we never gave this one away.
This is downstairs.
No, it's upstairs.
Upstairs. Oh yeah, it's in my office. Yeah, go grab it. So this was for us. So Chris figured out like sculptor mold, electronics. He painted the Balrog himself. He also didn't fucking paint Warhammer before he started doing this either. So just goes to show like bit of time, effort, and elbow grease, and you can actually make it pretty.
Still work. Oh, they do.
They do.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah. So.
So here we are. This is the very first. If you see
I'll put it to the full screen.
In Major Kill's videos, you might see this like reflective circle in the top right-hand corner. That's actually this, which is gold leaf, obviously inscription of the Lord of the Rings. So it's a pretty simple I mean, I say simple. Like it's like a block of foam that's got a bridge coming off it, and the wires run through. They run through up here, and then underneath it's all covered up as well, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, there's a little switch here. Oh, there you go. There's two switches. So one turns on the flames. Definitely was disappointed at how little it illuminates the fire, but I guess it still looks cool. And then the other button turns on the eyes of the Balrog, which, like, man, fucking for your first diorama, bro.
Yeah, you did good. So yeah, we just sent it really hard, and it was such a passion project as well, which was amazing. But yeah, just at the end of the day, like, it wasn't like we weren't like losing money, and we weren't like everything's fucked and shit, and we can't do anything. It was more just like, this is taking up like so much time and effort, and there were other issues, just like as every business faced, which just kind of compounded a little bit, but that's okay. Like, it is what it is. I'd say we're ending this on a high note, as opposed to kind of trying to grind our way through it and then just end up hating it and then it ends kind of terribly. We'd rather be like, all right, we've got enough funds to obviously buy a Warlord Titan, which is obviously super expensive in Australia. We have to pay for customs for that as well, and then be able to give it away. And then obviously with the leftover cash, we're going to build that mega Webway diorama. I've already got the model. I'm working on that, which is cool.
Does every member have a chance? Yes, of course. You actually, if you get a membership boost right now via this link, it's pinned up in the chat.
Yeah, I'll
click on it.
Yeah, let me do it.
You get 5 times the amount of entries. So 1 diamond boost equals 500 entries. It's an absolutely cracked opportunity. If you want to win this thing, you gotta fucking buy 5 times.
We made 5 times for this live stream, and like for the people that were already like members and stuff. Basically, as a way of saying thank you. Being like, if you're actually taking the time to watch his live streams, that's part of, like, the live stream was always such a highlight for us.
Exactly.
So we're like, you know what, fuck it. You guys basically get 80% off is 5 times. So you get 80% off, or 5 times the more opportunity. Looking at the we've looked at the ClickFunnels thing as well. Like, if you get off the bat, if you get like not that I'm telling you necessarily to buy the most expensive one, but we're looking at the data, and anyone who actually got the diamond boost times 5 actually has like a chance.
Yeah, 100%.
Like looking at the
100%.
the spinny wheel.
I mean, everyone has a chance, but yeah, your chances are increased with this promo.
Wait, I'm gonna go through because I've been responding to some of the
Yeah, please.
things. So Inquisitor for the $5. Thanks for the $5, bro. But would much prefer you just bought a boost or something so you'd have a chance to win. But we'll sorry. Will any of the dioramas be available to commission afterwards? I really wanted the Magnus Lehman vs Magnus one. So we are currently taking inquiries on private diorama commissions because, as I've said in my video, we now have the ability, if nothing else, to make dioramas. We've got a lot of material, we've got power tools, we've got like people that know what to do. So we're open to inquiries. We don't know if we'll pursue it yet. We don't know, because the one advantage of obviously private diorama commissioning versus the subscription model is we have more than 30 days. And then obviously we can pass the costs on to obviously the client, so we're not stressing about the bank and the finances of it. We can just be like, okay, this is how much it's going to cost, and then obviously slap the labor fees on it as well, so it's profitable. So, I mean, will any of the dioramas be commissioned afterwards? I really wanted the Magnus vs Magnus one. We actually have had a few people say, what if I just recommissioned this? I don't know. It will be a conversation me and Chris will keep having.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, now that that's actually been made once, it's obviously easy to make. And, I mean, those raw values of those dioramas we had made are about anywhere between 10 to 20k. So if someone was like, I'll give you 15k or 20k for that Magnus versus Lehman, like, definitely a discussion to be had.
100%. It really just comes down to price at the end of the day, because I can't build the diorama if we're not gonna make money out of it, right? What's the point of that? Like, so yeah, that's pretty much.
But yeah, definitely. Email's still open.
Like, I could ramble on about it, but we need to make money out of
Chris,
it.
they're very inspiring.
It needs to be worth my fucking time if I'm going to be inhaling fumes and.
Yeah, I don't think you got there. Building a diorama is really hectic. It is really full on.
I would definitely know how to build them faster, but every diorama has its challenges.
Yes, and as I said, obviously, like that's also what I mean by, because we built so many. Like we built what, 6 S tier dioramas basically.
100%, yeah.
Like god tier dioramas that very few people have ever even thought of making. When people make a diorama, it's like they're cool, but integrating the electronics, integrating all that extra stuff, it's just like a whole nother level. So we've already solved a lot of those problems. And if another guy, so we're open to talking. If you email us at info@dicedioramas about it, we've already had a few people email us inquiring. We're already talking to a few people.
Let's talk about it.
So
let's talk ideas.
Happy to chat. Let's keep going through. Y'all got to do a diorama with the Big E, Horus, and Dead Sanguinius on the bridge and the Vengeful Spirit.
We did that.
We did that, and we sent it off to a winner. We did Horus vs Sanguinius. And then we got I bought a mate's diorama of the other one. So we already sent that off. So, mate, you got to pay more attention. Khan vs Erebus with Erebus on his back. People would pay you heaps. If someone reached out to us and said, make a Khan vs Erebus diorama with Erebus on his back and I'll give you 10k, like, boom. Like, no worries at all.
For the right price, I'll fucking make you anything. And to be honest, I like the idea of building dioramas. Like, putting together that Warlord Titan was beautiful. Like, these minis are insane. I'd love to paint them and make like what Squidmar made, for example, but yeah, I just need to be able to justify it.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like Squidmar's Titan diorama project, that was insane, but that took him like 18 months to put together.
Yeah,
like
with skill,
with a team and skill, and yeah, sure, I definitely it was 2 Titans fighting, which is hectic, but it's a lot of work. It's an unbelievable amount of work.
Fuckload of work. Like, you guys have all painted minis before. Like, it's like that, just on crack. But I do love it. It's fucking fun.
Does every member have a chance at the Warlord or only Emerald?
Every
member. Everyone. Every member, every boost, everyone's got a chance at the Warlord. So the prizes are True Scale King Orc in 4th place. Then 2nd place is the Space Elf Titan.
Yep.
And then 2nd place is the Bio Titan. And then, so that's all from Major Minis. They're all amazing models. Mm-hmm. And then obviously 1st place is the Warlord. And when we say we magnetized it, so we got like every weapon variant we could get our hands on. So these things are fucking huge.
Okay.
This is a Plasma Annihilator. I forgot what that was called.
Gatling Blaster.
Yeah. And then so, like, everything on these weapons is magnetized. So this comes off, so you can actually flip it. I don't know if you want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're the one that makes
it
break it.
Yeah. So there are pieces on these weapons that come off, and there are some pieces that don't come off, and that are meant to be glued. So this, I don't know. So you guys might know what this is called. It's like a cartridge for the weapon. It comes off depending on which hand it's on, and then I've magnetized it so it just clips on. And like, listen to this. It's so beautiful. It's fucking magnetized.
Yeah. So, and then the claw.
That's the only part on this weapon, for example.
Well, that's all. Like, so we magnetize it to give you options. So you can use it either hand, and with the claw, I think Chris magnetized every finger. So every finger can come off. So you can have it, whatever thing. You can probably have them flipping the bird.
So
kind of.
So the way I've done the Ariok Power Claw is I've put the claws on, obviously, because that's goated. But I've also done a really nice kind of a wave, as if he's almost like kind of scratching or kind of clawing at something, because you can dictate where the joints go and stuff. But what I've also done, and I'm proud of this because it fucking took me time, I've magnetized each finger. So this is obviously left hand, but if you want to make it right-handed, you just move the thumb over, you take all of these out, and then you swap them over.
So and we also pre-removed all the sprues from the model and cleaned it. So basically, when you get the Warlord, you're getting it like ready to assemble off the bat. Like all the weapons pre-magnetized, ready to assemble, ready to go. Like, because getting the Warlord raw is grim. Like when we opened it, we're like, holy fuck, this looks hectic, and it was hectic. But basically, we've saved you, I don't know how many hours worth of.
We spent probably about 10.
Yeah, so
15 hours.
10 hours, probably more if you don't know what you're doing. 10, 15, even 20 hours of effort. So it's already progressed on the Warlord. So you're getting it like in a good spot.
So this part comes off, that clips in. This part here also comes off and just instantly clips onto the other side. Plus, not to mention obviously like the wrist joint. Maybe grab some of the other ones. So I thought that was really fucking neat. It's all super cleanly magnetized as well.
The shoulder cannon stuff's magnetized as well. We could only get our hands on these for the shoulders. We couldn't get our hands on the other stuff, but they do come off quite cleanly.
Yeah, these come off really nicely. I wanted to make it so that you could tilt this, so rotate it back and forth, so that it could like slip in and out, but it pushes these joints too far forward and the glue will break. If you want and you win this, you can snap it off, chuck some pins in, and you'll be able to adjust it, but it is magnetized still, so...
Yeah, and then, for example, another point of magnetization is, like with these weapons, when they attach to the Titan, they have to attach to this piece, because this piece is glued to the rest of the Titan. So this actually has a carbon rod or something.
Yeah,
and it just like slots in and out. So
listen to that.
Yeah, the amount of magnetization. It's proper. Like it was
just
done,
clicks in.
It was done professionally, so it won't fall apart when you put the thing together.
I followed So this is the wrist of the Warlord Titan, the part that goes onto all the. And look, I'm just holding this up with just this piece now, and it's comfortably holding its own weight. And I'll test it on some of the other weapons too, just to show you. Essentially what I've done is I've connected these donut magnets, neodymium, super strong, and a carbon fiber rod. So that fits inside here. Listen to that. Bang. That is these are fucking heavy. So
those have to be assembled as well. So anyway, so you're getting as good as a Warlord as you can get, which is
and we've left still heaps of fun in it. Like you got to put the whole Warlord together.
It comes in 2 boxes.
And
that's how many pieces there are.
I left the head partially assembled so that you can still place the driver in there and paint the interior, because that would have been a bit mean if I glued it all together, right?
Yeah, we did good. So that's the main prize. That's the highlight. And as I've said, so I want to talk about the War in the Webway diorama a little bit more, because that's kind of like, I know a big incentive for a lot of you guys is the fact that I'm creating this with the funds from this, like this mega diorama. and I want to talk about it more because I've only showed the concept art.
Maybe another cheeky plug. So if you want to win that 5 times entries right now, there's a link pinned to the chat. Get involved. You've got to be in it to win it.
Okay, that's a cool version of it. I'll just get the final version. Okay, sorry, give me 1 second. I'm just getting the concept art and I'll take you guys through it. Webway. Without revealing everything and doxing myself. Alrighty. So, yeah, this is the War in the Webway concept. It's kind of like a straightforward diorama, to be honest. If you kind of...
Bro, you cannot call this straightforward.
Well...
You got to stop downplaying this diorama, bro. I swear to God.
Don't sit on...
I'm going to kill you.
Don't sit on...
Yeah, that would be bad.
Do you want to move it?
Yeah.
I reckon you'll forget and sit on it.
Probably. I'll just push it over here for now.
So, Master of Mankind is one of my favourite books ever. Basically, it takes place in the last stand. Could you show off the Space Elf Titan? I'll show you guys in a sec. Or maybe... No, I'll take you guys through this, and then we'll show the Space Elf Titan.
Yeah, I've got photos of stuff of it too. I'll send it to you.
Yeah. So this takes place in the last stand. Basically, everyone's retreat. They're back at the... This is the portal. Everything's fucked. There's demons everywhere and shit. But then, as the Custodes is about to get molested, the Emperor comes in. So this is a Big E. This will be a Big E from the Major Minis range, fully commissioned. During that battle, there was 2 knights as well in gold. So this will be a Knight Dominus. And then we're going to rip up the other knight because the other knight got destroyed. I've got Arkan Land. I'll probably have to get him custom modeled here. Zephon will be in it as well. Zephon already has a model, which is cool. All of these little colors and stuff are all demons. So obviously green is Nergalite, red is Khorne, pink is Slanesh. We're probably going to put more than there is. So there's going to be probably like over 100 demon models on it. This is all getting custom modeled from one of my modelers. It's costing thousands of dollars. It's costing fucking shitloads. All of these little plasma things will have LEDs put in them to just... It'll be really cool.
Bro. Yeah.
It'll be dope.
It'd be like that. This is going to be translucent resin, apparently.
That's going to be translucent resin, and then we're going to have like some sort of high-powered light that just shines through it. You
should speak to the guy that we got the translucent resin done for the Magnus vs. Lehman diorama.
Yes, we'll figure it out. There's going to be a lot of... There's going to be a lot of shilby.
It's going to need to be broken into 2, so built into 2 sections.
Yeah, 2 or maybe even 3. Is Draknian going to be in it? Yes, we're going to use the Major Mini Draknian model. We're going to use the Ra Endymion Major Mini model as well. It's going to be like 2-3 meters. Oh, no, probably not 2 meters. 2 meters is hectic. No, it wouldn't be 2. Or maybe it should be. We'll see. There's going to be a greater demon of each Chaos God. So a Bloodthirster, Keep Your Secrets, Stranger of Ways, Great Unclean One. So it's just going to be demon galore. And then here it's just going to be like a line of those 30k Custodes. There's going to be some Sisters of Silence as well. And then what I'm going to do is my current background setup for my studio, I'm going to rejig the entire setup. So when I present my videos, I'm probably going to have to sit down. I'll be sitting, and then I'll just have it like next to me, and it'll take up like the whole frame. It'll be
you probably want it to just sit on one side because you don't want to be standing in front of it.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I'm sitting. I have to be sitting and have it. I'll talk. We've got a lot of professional studio friends. They're gonna come in and.
I reckon you maybe position yourself like kind of on the right or left hand side of the frame, and then the diorama takes up the other side.
Yeah, something like that. It would just be so dope. What part am I most excited for? I don't know. I'm excited for all of it. Like all the models on it's gonna be sick, but the fact that it's like modeled, like these are all will be custom modeled Eldar like Webway shit. The portal is gonna be all custom, which is fucked. Like that portal looks insane.
Oh god.
Yeah. So anyway, it's gonna cost lots of money. So if you guys can buy some boosts, I'm gonna need to have I would say probably. Oh, I think that needs to be deleted. There you go. I'm probably going to have probably a team of 3. I think Chris might take a supervisor role. Then I'll try and find some people I can enslave.
Yeah.
Slaves are expensive in this economy, so I still need funding. So yeah, if you guys want to support that.
That's true. Slaves are expensive.
Yeah, they're more expensive than hiring people.
It's going to be an awesome project. I can already tell it is going to take some time and definitely be worth you making a series out of it. How involved I look at this stuff as a creative, and I just want to go balls deep. Let's just I love a big challenge, and it's exciting, but do I want to be locked up in the basement for another 6 months to a year?
No.
You know what I mean? So me and Riley will have to discuss how, but I'm excited to, I think, you got to plan it out. How are the electrics going to go through the diorama? Is there going to be smoke machines and stuff like that? How are they going to be activated? Buttons, switches, proper planning, right?
Yes.
Prevents poor performance.
Yeah, exactly. Using the Elder Webway terrain model? No, I'm not, purely because I don't want to be limited by their scale. I like to have the ability to do it whatever myself, and it's not that expensive. Getting the shit model's not too bad. This is expensive, this thing, obviously. But yeah, it's gonna be fucking hectic. What do you think of 40k Custodes compared to 30k character-wise? Character-wise. They're pretty similar. 30k Custodes were pretty badass though. Valdor shits on Valorous, even though Valorous is cool. Amon Takamarian shits on Valerian. Ra and Dimian shits on all of them. So 30k is probably better because those were the ones made by the Emperor and they were close to the Emperor. The other ones also fucking got naked and cried and shit. They've been a bit pathetic, to be honest, for a while. So the 30k ones are definitely in my opinion, Horus Heresy era were pretty cool. And yes, I did see the new models. I'm making a video about it tomorrow. We'll go through it. Overall, I'm it's cool, and I'm also disappointed. That's my sentiment. A little bit. So you got to have Vulcan on the other side of the demons. Now Vulcan wasn't actually. I guess I could as an Easter egg. I could put Vulcan here. True, that could be a good Easter egg if people know the lore. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. I've also seen in this chat a few people ask why I'm taking down the Grey Slayer model. I may as well just quickly address it. Well, I've got a little bit more time before we cut off the entries and we give away the last ever Dice Diorama.
That's right.
Thing. So this is the Grey Slayer. I'm delisting him. I think how long now? I don't know. In a day or two. I'll see how long I can extend it for. This is one of our most popular models. It was a great idea. Obviously, no shit. Grey Knight, Doomslayer put together. I can't tell you why I'm delisting it. Unfortunately, hopefully I can in the future. All I know is that I was able to get a grace period where I was able to sell out the stock. So, yeah, fucking awesome model. Love the way it came out. One of our most popular, so it's a shame getting rid of it. But this is available for another day on Major Minis if you wanted to grab it. But yeah, otherwise it's gone forever, never coming back, unfortunately. Pour one out. Pouring a few ones out tonight, alright? There's a few casualties. Is the Discord going to be shut down? No, we're going to keep the Discord up. The community is great. And we'll happily keep interacting with it.
Sure? I feel like the Discord's pretty dead these days.
Oh, I mean, there's no point getting rid of it. I don't know. It's like a mural or something.
Yeah, sure. We might as well keep it.
We'll keep it. Alright, and the Space Elf Titan, where is it?
Back here.
Alright, chuck us. Space Elf Titan's dope. So Grey Knights are getting new official models. I don't know, probably. You'd hope so. The current ones look like shit. So this is the Space Elf Titan. It is an extremely awesome model. This was modeled by 3D Art Guy, but I was able to buy a license off him so I'm allowed to print these. We did a limited run for Major Minis a little while ago. Obviously, they're quite hard to print at scale because they're fucking gigantic and they weigh like a kilo. I'm going to look to bring these guys back in the future. But yeah, so this is one of the prizes. It scales, I think, to about a Phantom Titan. So this is our third runner-up prize. I didn't glue his head, so he's just a bit of a bobblehead at the moment. But yeah, I like him. I don't know. It's got I find the classic Elder Titans plain as shit, and they look like arse.
They do look like us. I remember back in the day you tried to paint one drunk.
Yeah, that didn't go so well. Then I stripped it. Now I've got it in the house somewhere. I will paint it at some point. Or I'll probably paint this. I'd probably rather
paint that instead.
I'd way rather paint this.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, put that somewhere. To do how long till the draw? I reckon we're going to draw in
10 minutes. Let's do
10 minutes. Yeah, this is the final 10 minutes. If you guys want to enter this giveaway, there's still time. Click the pinned comment by CK Creative Studios, or click the link in the description at the top of it.
Yeah.
This will take you to the 5x entries page. Then you can kind of basically, as this is the live stream and you guys are here for it, we want to thank you by every entry is actually times by 5. So if you bought a diamond boost, instead of 100 entries, you get 500 entries, which is pretty cool. So will the DICE channel stay up? Yes, definitely. The DICE channel, Instagram, everything will stay up.
Yeah.
We think what we created was incredible, and we're happy to keep that up. The website will stay up too in like a more reduced capacity. If you get rid of the Discord, no, we're not getting rid of it.
Who knows? Maybe it'll transition into more of like a diorama building community where like we can just. I don't know. We just know that we can't sustain it right now as it stands because people are paying for value and we just can't promise that value. So, Yeah, exactly. But that's all right. This is in DICE's current capacity. This is the best thing for it. This is it. Does anyone have any? Sorry. Does anyone have any questions just regarding like the past year? It's been a year since we launched the line v Angron, and a lot has happened. Yeah. If there's any final questions that you want to ask about diorama building or the experience, now's the time. Whilst you have 10 more minutes before we do the live draw. We'll answer literally any question that we're able to. All the juicy stuff. Get rid of the Discord. How can I buy your sponsor Marley Spoon cereal or Magic Spoon? Oh yeah, they sponsored me a while ago. They don't ship to Australia, which is annoying. They ship to me because like you can for like non-commercial quantities, but. Yeah, it was really frustrating. I didn't know they didn't ship to Australia until after I did the sponsorship. I mean, only 5% of my audience is Australian, so it wasn't too big of a deal, but it was a shame. Sustainability side, it was a pleasure watching monthly We'll start from the top. So Patrick goes, any tips for making your own dioramas? I would suggest just to start small. I know having big and bold ideas is fun, but there's a lot of elements that go towards creating a clean, concise diorama. Even some of the stuff that gets submitted to Golden Demon can be considered diorama with the resin pours, the small little waterfalls, and like bushes and stuff that they put on just the bases, right? Like that's impressive work.
Genuinely, guys, basing a mini is technically a micro diorama.
Yeah.
To be honest,
start there.
So a custom, like making your own base, like that's, and then technically, if you then create a 60mm base and base that's a bigger diorama. Then you put 2 minis on the same 60mm base that you've based. That's like a jewelist diorama. That's a diorama. So start like that. Yeah, 2 minis, small. Big base, and just make the base look cool. That is your first diorama, and then scale it up.
As you scale it up, introduce something new. Maybe you want to start working with resin, or you want to put in an LED somewhere and stuff, and that's how you're going to learn.
Yeah, and then you use like XPF foam if you want to start sculpting like terrain. So definitely, start small, because if you do go into it being like, I want to make Lion vs. Angron, it's a lot of effort.
What was your favourite diorama?
My favourite diorama, it's either Lehman vs. Magnus or it's Rylanor's Last Stand. I love Rylanor's Last Stand more in the lore, but the Lehman vs. Magnus diorama was so like unique.
That was unique.
Like the vision of like how do we make this shit look magic, and then UV laser resin was like so sick.
That was
translucent,
cool.
Like UV reactive.
Yeah,
that was very cool.
That those UV lights got so hot that like
I was telling them when you're out of the room, you had to made sure we didn't burn someone's house down.
But it worked. I'd have to say the D&D one, just due to how beautiful
D&D run was cool, like, even though it wasn't Warhammer.
It wasn't Warhammer, but like it was just stunning.
Yeah. How long does it take to make a diorama typically? Realistically, working full-time hours with maybe like someone helping you here and there with competent knowledge, you could probably make a DICE tier diorama if you knew what you're doing in a month.
Yeah. If you've got all the materials too.
Yeah, if you're ready to go and that's all you're focusing on, full-time hours, and you've got a commission painter who can paint the minis for you as well, because like painting the minis is another whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but realistically, as a hobby, like a dice tier thing as a side hobby would probably take you like 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, probably if you're just chipping away at it.
Yeah.
But also it depends on what the diorama is as well, right?
Yeah, like I guess a dice tier, whatever.
Yeah, if it's got like resin pours and LEDs, frames and shit.
And how many times you fuck up and have to redo something.
Yeah, and have to reorder stuff.
Yeah. Did we use LEDs or fuck? Where is that? Wait.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Cooked it. Sustainability. Do you use LEDs or other lights? It depends what you're using it for. So LEDs are good for like focusing a point of light. So let's say you want like a beeping signal or a bomb thing or whatever. But if you want something to like glow or emanate or whatever, then you got to use something else. Like for the Magnus vs. Lehman, we needed the UV like laser light to react with the translucent resin to look really cool. But for
there's a lot of other there's a lot of other LED lights. You'd be surprised at how many LEDs there are.
Well, I'll show you guys like what I mean. So like this coloring that's come from. Wait, was this the render?
Show them in the video. Nah, that's a photo.
That's a photo, yeah. So it creates that hectic color because of the laser light. Like you can't get that from LEDs or. Yeah, let me just get up the. Like, because seeing it in the dark makes it look really cool. I'll keep the volume off just so I find the... Oh yeah, here's the B-roll sequence.
There's actually
Yeah, so that's like the effect you get with the light off.
Look, there's a part here where because I'll be able to see the... Yeah, right here. So essentially, like... This is what I bought. I bought 4 of these, stripped them back, and then layered them on top of it, like connected them to their wiring. I actually nearly electrocuted the shit out of myself because they were connected to the wall. They were wall powered. So I like built them into the base and stacked them on top. As you can see, I had to buy external heat.
Is that a heat sink?
Yeah, a heat sink. So because like they were getting so fucking hot. And then this is the moment when I turned them on.
Yeah, that's
unreal,
cool.
Right? So there's those LEDs. I quickly showed them the Horus vs. Sanguinius one because that's a whole different other story. So I created... The guy who created the holes in the thing, I had to use these things called micro LEDs. Micro surface mount displayed SMD LEDs. And they were a bitch because... Dude, you know how fucking hard it is to solder these things to each other? Like, it is ridiculous. Like, anyways, and they all turned on. They connected to the LED strips.
So yeah, to answer your question, there's a lot of different lights depending what you want to do.
Exactly.
What your desired outcome is. So, any tips? Wait, no, we did that one. We did that one. We do any battle reports? Absolutely not. What's the next major mini coming out? Ooh, the hint is space sharks. That's a huge hint, to be honest. What's the best way to add height to a diorama? Oh,
it's got XPS foam.
Yeah, like, do you mean in terms of building or like, XPS foam or whatever?
XPS foam's great. Yeah, you stack it on top of each other. I mean, I could show you through the D&D diorama, but yeah, you stack it up on each other and then you carve it back.
Do you ever think to make an extremely gory, dark type of mini for the more grim part of the lore, like the Domuncular bar? I don't think I would be allowed to sell the Domuncular bar. I think my store would get taken down for like crimes against humanity.
Yep. Just quickly, final 3 minutes before we cut
Before,
off the website.
There's, as I said, there's still more time to join the giveaway, and we'll finish these last few questions and then we'll start doing it.
Yep.
Did you see the idea and suggestions from Discord about the Major Mini Preacher said about?
I don't think he has.
I don't know, man. What were the challenges that affected us most making the dioramas? I think, the biggest challenge I guess was because I handled more of like the business side of things. I think it was more just keeping things on track and obligated to our members and that sort of thing. What Chris said, was it trying to figure out an issue and you didn't know where to start, or?
Look, the dioramas got built. We failed at building them monthly, but we supplemented that with like giveaways. I think the biggest challenge that affected us the most, Oh, fuck. I don't even know, man. Just running a business is hard, dude. Like, we didn't have much money to work with at the end of the day. I was paying myself for a portion of the time throughout 2025, but it wasn't enough for me to, like, really go into it. Riley wasn't getting paid anything. Yeah, we just needed more members, really. If we had 500 members, then I think we would have been cruising, but we were kind of fluctuating between 200 to 300, and a lot of those were bronze, which is only $10 a month, right?
Yeah, and I guess the biggest problem was, it's like, okay, to keep things on track as a business making no money, I'd have to take time away from Major Kill and Major Minis and everything to do with Diced, or Chris would be like, he'd have to say no to opportunities to focus on Diced. And then you kind of go, okay, we're like, this is a hobby business that's taking up the time of a full time, and it's just, yeah. So that, I guess that was the biggest challenge, was the fact that it required so much time versus the amount of resources we had to deal with.
Yeah, the return, unfortunately.
To do, the Founding Fathers supposed to get badges for the ranks they used to have.
Yes, and if you haven't, send us an email with your contact information, and we'll make sure that it gets sent to you.
Okay, we'll smash through these last few questions. What's the most frustrating part? I think that covers the same question before. Am I planning on reading Gaunt's Ghosts? Yes, I am planning on it. There's just so many to read. Have you ever fallen on one? No, we never broke a diorama, thank fucking God.
No.
We always were like, we had the dioramas. At one point, we didn't know how to ship them because they were so hectic and we didn't want them to break during shipping. So we were trying to try different options. I think we had like 3 dioramas all lined up. And we were like, fuck, like, if one of us trips and falls onto the table, it's like game over.
We
like,
looked after those things really well.
Fucked. We would just like we'd joke about it, but then we'd like not have a good time about joking about it. The one grim thing, one day, I wouldn't say which one, like, one got sent and US Customs just cracked it open, beat the shit out of it and stole the minis out of it. So we had to do an insurance claim for that one, and we'd be paying out the insurance money to the guy that could have gotten it. But that one was really upsetting. But yeah, cool. US Customs, so cool. What's your hot take for Warhammer? I don't know. Bush did 9/11. What do you think would be your hardest diorama to work with if you had to pick anything from 30k and 40k?
Probably the diorama rise.
Yeah, the war in the Webway. Yeah. Could you get a bunch of pictures together you've made over the past year? Would be nice. Actually, let me show you guys this. This would be the best way to... Literally, the one diced reel that kind of went viral would be the best way to show it off.
Magnus vs. Lehman.
This is Rylanor's Last Stand. Fuck, I love this one. Lion v Angron.
Beautiful.
Sanguinius vs. Horus.
All the LEDs work. Stained glass in the middle.
Cool. And then from there, then we also had the D&D diorama, which was very cool.
Just stunning.
Yeah, that one was special. And then
a big part of what I loved about
Ararat as well.
Yeah. A big part of what I loved about Diced over the years was over the year of making content was actually being able to teach you guys what we were doing, little tips and tricks on our Instagram, and we have heaps of actual knowledge if you go onto our reels.
Well, that's also why we kind of don't want to 100% give up on any all diorama building, because it's like we've got so much, the resources and knowledge now.
Like there's so much value here. We pretty much made a reel at each stage of the diorama, from sculpting, pouring, wiring, whatever it is, shipping. Like, because we built our own boxes as well at one point.
Yeah, that was fucked.
That's when we shipped it off. So yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, it was sick.
Any more questions before we wrap it up? Final minute, guys.
Longest shift working.
Get your boosts in.
Longest shift when working at once. Oh, you did a full. Chris, I think there was a few times Chris came in the morning and didn't leave till like
10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, like late. So yeah, easily a couple 12 hours for sure. Stunning diorama. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 5. What is that? That's pounds. Always love your content. Getting death threats sent to me constantly because I pre-ordered the Fem Custodian models. Gay. Nah, good on you. Don't let anyone tell you how to enjoy a hobby. My friends and I spent nearly 5 months making our own diorama featuring Sisters of Silence, As of Custodes vs Demons of Slanesh. It was so worth it. Send me a photo. I would love for you to send me a photo of that diorama you worked on. Send it to me on Discord. I leave my Discord DMs open. Anyone can message me, friend or not. I love talking to you guys there. Thanks for explaining Magic Spoon. Fuck yes. Card Charadons. Yep. Let's get to this giveaway. I think it's time. Have I ever been offered to go on a podcast? I went on Law Crimes once. A lot of people don't like me in terms of other YouTube content creators. I think I'm too polarizing, or I don't know, maybe they're just jealous. Press by what you did in a year. I spent about $250 by a membership. I want to think, but I don't care. I really appreciate that. At the end of the day, part of the value of Dice wasn't just enter the giveaways to win the thing. It was you were also crowdfunding the creation of these dioramas. If we only had, let's say, half the members, the dioramas would have been half the size, half the scale, half the effort. So the fact that even though the business was break even, because we were reinvesting everything, that still allowed us to, build these awesome dioramas within our budget.
I think let's guys, I've got our software dev on the phone. He's gonna export the final CSV. So right now is your absolute last
I'm gonna
chance
set the timer
to get in to the running.
If you guys want, this is the last chance to be a part of Diced history. Not only will you be entered to win a Warlord Titan or one of the other Titans we have here, you'll also be crowdfunding a massive fuck-off Webway diorama that I'll have in the background of my videos, and you'll be supporting a legacy of a very cool business.
Hell yeah! Now,
final 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, let's maybe we can just show some stuff from here. Maybe we even play this. I'm not sure. What do you think? It covers a lot. It's like a great summary, and the end of it is, I want to show this part here.
Okay, right. Well, instead of 3 minutes, we'll play this. I'll play this at 1.25 times speed.
Yep.
And then this will be. Well, I'll make sure you can actually hear.
And then this will be it. At the end of this video, guys.
I don't know. Oh yeah. Wait. Can you guys hear the audio from that? I feel like you can't.
Where's the desktop audio?
It should be working.
We started Dice with the intention to create the best Warhammer dioramas the community has ever seen, and I can comfortably say we've done a fantastic job at that. We're super proud of what we created, kitting out Riley's basement into an epic hobby space. We started with Gandalf versus the Balrog. This was the first diorama we had ever created, believe it or not, and we used this as an opportunity to learn about the techniques and tools required to bring these scenes to life. I learned about the importance of XPS foam, sculptor mold, LED wiring, and painting. It was challenging, but the end result was satisfying and gave us the confidence to go balls deep on our hard launch diorama, the Lion v Angron. This is my first introduction towards the 40k universe, and what better way to start it off with deciding to paint all the miniatures. Despite it being a grueling experience, painting over 25 models, Dark Angels, World Eaters, and Sanguinary Guards, I did get to develop my fine motor skills and understand what it takes to paint heavy metal miniatures. It's fair to say that was our first and last time we ever did that, commissioning our models through talented artists such as
So this lava thing, sorry to stop it, it's so funny. Fucking
miniatures. It's fair to say that was our
figure out. Like I said, that if you put PVA glue on this and then you paint Mordant Iron Earth on top of that, it'll crackle, and it did, but like he just kept fucking it.
Because we needed to leave space in here to
I think Chris had to go through 5 of these sheets.
Because
I used all of my Mordant Iron Earth, and it's actually kind of hard to get. It's like a rare out of production paint. It's really cool, so I was pretty pissed to be honest.
This came out looking really
last time we ever did that, commissioning our models through talented artists such as Gardos in the future. With this diorama, we were able to launch hard, and it set us up in good stead, but we quickly realized we weren't able to build, market, and ship a diorama every month, so we supplemented the giveaways with huge Warhammer armies to bide us some time. At the start of 2025, I went full-time on Dice, working in the dungeon, grinding through the winter on our next batch of dioramas. Rylanor's Last Stand, a snow-covered bunker and heroic face-off between two foes. Horus v Sanguinius, an electrical nightmare with pulsating LED strips and micro-LEDs to illuminate the showdown on the Vengeful Spirit. Magnus vs Lehman with custom-sculpted translucent resin by War Scenery and Deadly Print Studio, glowing through the use of high-powered UV lights. And our last two dioramas, a D&D-focused battle in collaboration with Arc Villain Games, displayed a shimmering
shame
river
it's
made out
not
of
just
epoxy resin,
arguably
and a
one of the
menacing
best
dragon
because it
attacking the
wasn't
watchtower.
really
This might have to be my favorite build, as it had epic elevation, a dope narrative, a secret button to activate the LED strips. It was just simply beautiful. Our last diorama was the Battle of Mount Ararat. This was in collaboration with Major Minis for the Big EV2 launch, and so many people loved the outcome. We recorded every moment building these works of art, showcasing each and every step in detail through high-level videography for everyone to enjoy on this very channel. We also worked hard on building a strong community, hosting painting tutorials in our Discord and organizing group diorama builds, which sadly never came to fruition. We were also working on new software for the community too. XP and leaderboards, our own currency, dice points, and AI functionality. We coined Timmy GPT. This was all in the works last year. We intended to launch it, but with the time pressure and responsibilities elsewhere in the business, we never saw it released. Personally speaking, I am amazed at how strong the Warhammer community is. Starting off as an outsider, I've been able to witness firsthand how much love, energy, and commitment goes into this hobby, and I'm forever grateful for you bringing me in, teaching and guiding me through the depths of the 40k universe. A big part of why we wanted to call it here was for our members. The last thing we wanted was to drag out memberships and trickle in giveaways as we slowed down production, so we thought we would go out with a bang. Our last ever giveaway will be hosted on the 18th of Jan, Australian Eastern Standard Times, over on Major Kill's channel. A Titanic giveaway with over $5,000 worth of minis up for grabs. Fourth place will receive a True Scale King Orc. Third place, a Space Elf Titan. Second place, a Xenonid Titan. And in first place, a Mars pattern Warlord Titan with an insane amount of weaponry. So let's chat about that quickly. On top of the body, we have also purchased fully assembled, primed, and magnetized the following so that they are presentable for both arms.
This is the
An
magnetization.
Ariel Power Claw with all fingers and thumbs detachable, alongside the Vulcan Mega Blaster, the capacitor, generator, and cables too. The Mori Quake Cannon and its shield is magnetized. The Sun Fury Pattern Plasma Annihilator with the canister connector is magnetized for the left and right. The Macro Gatling Blaster and 2x Apocalypse missile launchers, which are also magnetized and slot right into position. Of course, we also bought the Warlord Titan head, which is partially assembled so that you can paint the interior. The weapons have neodymium donut magnets with a carbon fiber rod in the middle to strongly secure them in place and bear its own weight. Double entries are now live. Every membership boost that's bought from now until the live stream will get double the amount of entries, so there's no better time to enter the giveaway than right now. Thank you guys for everything. It's been a wild ride. To all our members throughout these past 2 years, I want to say a big thank you for your support and your patience as we gave this passion project a solid crack. That's it, guys. I'll see you all in the live stream.
Now, this is Andrew.
Oh, dude, you'd fucking wait. 50 times 100.
This is Andrew
Okay, yeah.
opening up the D&D diorama.
Andrew Craig, I won the Dungeons and Dragons themed diorama. It's in my garage. Just got back from work. Holy Jesus! Alright, got the certificate of authenticity from the Dice Diorama crew. I'll have to get a frame for that. Alright. Holy good God!
Mate, this all makes it worth it.
It actually does.
The dragon came through perfectly. It's all lit up. My only problem is I have no idea where I'm going to put this in my house at the moment. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. This thing looks absolutely stunning. I'm so stoked to have this. I'm just blown away with how beautiful this thing is. You guys absolutely crushed it. Thanks, guys.
There you go.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So yeah, how cute are those kids laughing? Like, almost passing that like energy and of the hobby space down to the next generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alrighty. I think we're ready to cut it off.
Let's do it, Jimmy. All right, we're ready to cut it off, bro.
Alright. You want a big countdown?
Well, you'll have to cut it off on
Yeah.
ClickFunnels as well. While there's technically probably a minute. If you
Okay. If I turn the website off, can I just do that?
Alright, we're doing it now. It's getting generated.
All right, it's getting generated, and I will make this like not live anymore.
You and me both.
I don't know how to do that, but
Alrighty. And then they're gonna export. It's gonna be a spinny wheel as well. The winners get chosen by this really cool spinny wheel. Fucking love the spinny wheel.
how do you turn it off?
You've turned it off before, haven't you?
I've only turned it on when I made it. It can't be too hard, right? It's live. It's live there.
Unlimited. No, this honestly, and what I will say, guys, is the success of this Warlord Titan giveaway for Dice does mean there will be the Webway diorama will go ahead. there's definitely enough money for it to like not just be a massive like hole in my pocket. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate it, because that would be just unreal. I'd have that forever. I'd love it forever, and then we'd all be able to enjoy it forever.
Yes. Okay, I think the link is done now.
If I click it.
Yeah.
Uh, do, 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 do.
Oh shit! Maybe not.
No, it is not.
Still alive. I don't want to just delete it though, because we've like, look, if someone buys after this, they're an idiot. But we will refund.
Or maybe I'll unpin. I'll unpin.
Yeah, unpin it.
That's been sent to you, Chris.
Thanks, James.
And then maybe I'll.
I'll have to search it. I'll search it up after the live stream.
No one's paid.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Right. So you get up free spinner or something it's called.
Meat spin 69.
Yep.
What's it called? Free spinner.
Free spinner. Yeah.
That looks a bit fucked.
Nah. That's not it.
Looks like malware. Spinthewheel.io. Yeah.
No.
No?
That's
What is it?
yeah. It's got something else. I'll get it up in a sec.
Oh, Malacca. Thoughts on the new Custodes model? If you go to the start of this live stream, you'll get a pretty in-depth analysis of my thoughts of the live stream.
It's called Hay Spinner.
Hey, spin, of course. How could we be so blind? There we go.
Alright, so this is Warlord.
Oh, it's on our account, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on our account. So you need to
Dice,
sign
right?
in on the Dice account.
Yep. Got your eyes on the Space Elf Titan. Yeah, best of luck everyone who's entered.
Shit. Please.
Or is it glitching because there's so many entries? Nah, it'll be fine.
Well, it's not so many, it's just the number of like, yeah.
Is this our biggest giveaway? By entry count?
Yeah, I'd probably say so. Maybe you can do it because
Have you sent me the...
it's in Slack. Open up that
This, download
Yep.
it? Okay, I'll try. And then, where do I import it?
into here.
Where do I click?
Yep, that.
Copy and paste inputs?
Yep, and then you copy and paste it. Oh, wait, no, so you don't input the CSV. Open up the CSV, sorry.
Fuck.
And then you copy just two things.
Well, at least you guys know that we're not just making up the windows.
No, we've done this before. Yeah, so those two, so starting from Marco, that one there.
These three or just
No,
these
just Marco, and then...
Like that?
Yeah, but you don't want name and entries in. You just want Marco and the
Yep.
numbers. Yep, copy that.
Like this?
Yep,
Paste?
yep,
Like that?
yep.
Add inputs?
Add inputs. Yep.
Come on.
Yes.
Yes, my
It
computer's
worked.
a
Okay.
fucking beast.
So share this. Don't shuffle it up yet.
Okay. Alright, so...
Okay. So you can actually see the obvious
Yeah, so as you can see...
it's scaled pretty from biggest to smallest.
So Marco Clark was the ultimate whale of this giveaway, and then we just have an absolute legion of...
So these guys at the very bottom are like paying $10 a month. Then they get one entry. They're really just supporting us. They're here for the ride.
These guys are the...
Marco, the
dick,
boys.
The dick swingers.
They want to fucking win this diorama.
And these are like people that have put a healthy investment in. And now I'm going to shuffle it.
Yeah, we should shuffle it.
I'm going to shuffle it 5 times. So right now, obviously, it's sorted from smallest to largest, but that's a bit grim for data. So 1, oh shit, 2,
Wait.
3, 4. Don't worry, I've got a fucking hectic PC.
Cool. All right, that's 5 times. That's pretty shuffled. Oh, dude, I'm so nervous, bro.
Wait, how long? Where can I control how long it spins for?
Settings.
Wheel settings.
Yeah, it goes for 30 seconds.
Well, 30 seconds is good.
It's gonna spin for a while.
All right, so this is going to be to take home the True Scale King Orc. I should have this sheet up as well, shouldn't I, for the winner, so I don't forget.
Do you want to hang up? I'll call you after.
Easy guys.
Okay, cool.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Dice winner list. We'll have this on standby. Okay. Alrighty. Best of luck to everyone. Let's start off with the True Scale King Orc.
Here we go.
Oh, I love it how it makes a noise as well. It's so fucking good. Alright. I'll just write them at the bottom. Oh no. Yeah, I'll just write them at the bottom.
And the
Okay.
true scale King Orc
Goes to...
Ooh.
Oh.
Jonathan.
Oh, who gets it? Jonathan De Leon
Jonathan De Leon.
gets valued at $250. Congratulations, Jonathan. You are taking home the True Scale King Orc. Which, do we have that? Where is it? Can you grab it?
Yeah. Beautiful model.
Very beautiful.
Fan favorite.
Currently out of production and unavailable. You cannot currently get this anywhere. It is, as its name, basically a true scale croc. So in the lore, crocs were this size on the miniature tabletop. So putting this as a gargant croc. That's how big crocs were. Just that's how fucking. When people talk about how retarded the War in Heaven was, this is what they mean. This is like a line trooper. Alrighty. Now the next one is for the Space Elf Titan,
Yep.
which some may say is a greater prize than the Bio Titan, but the Space Elf Titan, you know, I would disagree. Alrighty. So for the next one, it's Space Elf Titan time. This guy's fucking chonky as. He's dope as. Yeah, let's do it.
Forgiving to paint as well, I reckon.
It's pretty detailed. Yeah. Okay.
Taking home the Space
winner
Elf Titan
is...
is Alex?
I think it's Alex.
Alex Russell.
There you go. Congratulations,
Hey, congrats,
Alex.
bro.
King Orc. Space Elf Titan. Okay. Now, the next one is for the Bio Titan. This is an unbelievable model. We did a limited run of this for Major Minis a few months ago. It is a very, very challenging model to produce, as you can see by its absolute obscene detail. In my opinion, it just absolutely cleans out a Bio Titan as a proxy. If you brought this to any kind of game or showed any of your mates, they would literally juice themselves. Alrighty. So this next spin is for the Bio Titan.
Second place.
Second place, and then it's the Warlord Titan.
Hell yeah. Here we go. And the winner is...
Oh.
For the Bio Titan. Ooh.
Oh.
Someone in the...
Is that on the sliver?
That's on the slither. Ben
No,
Hayes.
it's not.
It's
Not
not?
quite, nah. There's Ben there.
Okay, there
that
you
would
go.
have been funny. Ben, congratulations. You're taking home the Bio Titan.
In second place. Alright.
Fuck, now it's a war. This is the last ever time we're going to do the spin.
It is.
I'm going to make it a 60-second spin.
60 seconds. 1 minute. We're just
1
going to be
minute of
sitting there in
spinning. Well,
silence
it's going to be a
jacking
very
each other up.
dramatic 1 minute. Shit, this is it, guys. This is the last ever giveaway for Dice Dioramas of the company. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of this journey. Let's, without further ado...
Do you want to hold this and I'll hold the other one?
Sure, yeah. I got it. Alright, yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1, spin. This is, to be fair, this is going to be a long spin, so it it might get a little, your max low on battery, by the way.
Good luck, everybody.
Alrighty. It's going to spin for a while.
Good luck. Over 250
I would
pieces.
laugh my ass off if it landed on, like, the biggest sliver number and, like...
Well, I want Marco to win.
If you're a bronze with only one entry, I'm pretty sure you end up... Oh, no, Marco. Oh,
It could come back to Marco. Oh no!
No, it's not going to be Marco.
But it is going to be...
It's...
It is going to be...
No way. Who's that? Oh.
Michael Shaw or...
Wait.
Peter? Peter Van Gley?
Peter Van
Gel.
Gel. That is a European if I've ever heard
Wow! Congratulations, man. I wish I could buy all of you fucking Warlord Titans.
That would be cool, but that would be fucked. Warlord, congratulations, Peter. You are the last ever winner of Dice Dioramas, and you are also the winner of the Warlord Titan fully magnetized. And again, the thing I love about this is, yeah, like definitely, you know, rough that Marco didn't take it home. At the end of the day, his odds were slim because of how many people were in there. But what we've done is we've created something pretty awesome. We've created a cool memory for everyone. And as I said, the funds from this is going towards creating the coolest diorama that will ever fucking exist. Ever. So,
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.
So, I don't know, is Marco... no, sorry, not Marco. So, Peter in the chat. Probably not. Maybe he is.
I mean, this will be the last one, so I guess there's no point. We will definitely contact Peter after this.
He'll probably let Peter know we want to war.
I don't know if there's any point calling him on stream.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's time for me to go home. I'm working tomorrow. But guys, that was awesome. Thank you for everything. I will be around. And yeah, this is not goodbye. This is just so long.
Yeah, Avidas until we see each other again. Yeah, so who knows what the future of the diorama thing will go, but if you guys are interested in private diorama commissions, then you know, do email us and we can look into that for you. We're already talking to, I think, probably 2 people who have realistic diorama opportunities. We've got the Webway diorama going. Honestly, we might even get, if we get like just a little team or something, even hire another 1 or 2. If you accept like 5 diorama projects and just have an absolute fucking Santa's sweatshop.
That we did think of starting up like a commission diorama business.
And then just run it hard for like 3 to 6 months or something. I don't know.
I don't know how profitable it could be though. Because it's just the time.
You pre-calculate or whatever. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
We'll talk about it.
I think there's a reason why that there doesn't seem to be diorama commission businesses out there.
Yeah.
But in saying that, I mean, Weta Workshop and stuff is they sell their ones. Anyway, guys, fucking legends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting Diced. And look, I'll keep making videos, obviously. If there's anything to announce in the future, I'll announce it. And I'll give regular updates on the Webway diorama. It'll probably take a little while to start because there's a lot of pre-production we do have to do. But yeah, I'm excited for that. That'll definitely be something I'm keen to do. And yeah, take care, guys.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you in the next video.
Peace.